Okay, so here's one that I've been working on for a while now. I haven't told anybody about it really. What you're looking at is a Tamiya CC-01 Mercedes Unimog. Now, I believe this would be the second gen Unimog. I believe the first one was like a round body. Crazy way I came about it, so I'll give you a little backstory here in a second. But here she is, pretty much done. But let me tell you how I got this thing and why I've got it. That Unimog kit is something I didn't plan to build, but I want to tell you how I got it. Back in 2013, 14, somewhere in there, met a buddy that I began going out trailing with by the name of Nick Chwalek. Now, some of you guys may know that name. Nick started Helios Batteries, and those batteries are still very popular out in the RC hobby right now, you know, be it from crawlers to on-road cars to you name it. They're pretty much everywhere. Well, Nick and I were pretty good friends back in those days, and he started that in his garage, his house over in Apex, North Carolina, and we would get together and go out and trail and hang out in his garage and whatnot. Just were really good friends, and so kind of lost track over the years, and I think it was about 3 to 4 years ago he passed away. I hadn't seen him in a long time, and he owned that Unimog kit. Nick was a big Tamiya guy. He loved Tamiya stuff and loved building kits, this, that, and the other. And anyway, Clint found the truck online for sale, and so he went and bought it, and thought it was going to be more of a crawl rig, and it wasn't. So he asked me to build the truck. I built it and never painted it, and so it sat here forever. Oh, we got to talking about it one day, and I asked him, I said, well, what do you want for that thing, you know? And after finding out it was Nick's truck, and it was Nick's wife who had sold it, and felt kind of cool to have it here, you know. So we worked out a trade. I traded him some one of my smaller rigs. I got that truck and decided to finish it and do it box art, which is as close to box art as I could get it, using the correct Tamiya paint codes and everything. It is orange and black. No, it's not to tie into my race cars and whatnot, but that's what it was, what called for. But yeah, so it's I don't know what I'm going to wind up doing with it. Obviously, it's not a good crawler. Be a decent little trail truck if I'd make some adjustments, but this was a personal thing for me. I really just wanted this truck to finish it correctly for my friend that passed away, and so now it's up on the shelf here. I know you can't see it. I got to work on my lighting. I'm having some issues there, but regardless of what I do with it, it will remain here. It is not going to be one that I'm going to end up and sell, because it does hold a very special place with me. But there it is. And if I do take it out, it'll probably just be trail truck duties, light duty stuff like that. But figured I'd show you guys. I think it's been discontinued by this point. It doesn't make it super rare, but it does make it collectible, and I'm very happy to have it. So, Clint, thanks for letting me get it off of you. And I forget Nick's wife's name, but I appreciate the fact that it wound up in our shop. And Nick, that's for you, man. May you rest in peace, and you're missed. But anyway, fellas, you guys take good care, and I'm going to move on to the next one. Check on your neighbors, be a decent human, and we'll talk to you soon. See ya.